It became known as Zombie Road because zombie hung out there.
Hold on, not those zombies.
Well, there was a asylum in the area. One of the patients that was there escaped, denizens, was nicknamed Zombie and escaped and was in that area attacking people.
This area, officially known as Rock Hollow Trail, located in Wildwood in St. Louis County.
But he would hang out there because it's all in a wooded area and attack people and kill them.
An urban legend that has grown over the years.
And that's another one that I heard about ever since I was a kid.
That attracted author Janice Pistana when writing about bizarre locations along the Mother Road.
Once it became known as, again, an urban legend haunted spot, people started going and hanging out there more.
Which is unfortunate for Dave and Kelly Reinhardt.
We've been here 6 years, since 2017, and we have from the start had people coming onto our property looking for Zombie Trail.
And that happened to us too, because when you put Rock Hollow Trail in your GPS, it takes you directly to the Reinhardt's doorsteps.
Oftentimes they will park outside of our house, and then I'll see them sitting there for a little longer than maybe I'm comfortable with. So I'll go out and greet them and ask them what they're doing, and it's always Zombie Trail, and they're always looking for the trail in the wrong spot.
Technically, you're near the trail.
Yeah, we're on the side of our house, and if you look back here, basically about a quarter of a mile down is where Zombie Trail is located.
Which is a positive thing for the couple.
I love walking on the trail, and I find it to be very peaceful. And there are definitely a lot of times when I'm out there, like that I'm the only person out there. So it's very close to, I mean, the suburbs, but it's also very...
Feels very far removed.
Yeah, you feel like you're removed. You don't really feel like... You feel like you're in the woods and alone.
That has led to some natural questions.
Right after we moved in, I would see some lights kind of coming up the valley, and I thought that was kind of strange. And I came to find out that at night people are allowed to be on part of the trail, and sometimes people are mountain biking. Most of the time they're just night hiking.
Until 10 p.m. for bikers.
And maybe searching for zombies.
And sometimes we hear some crazy noises at night.
Often we hear crazy noises at night.
It's not like children screaming or something like that.
No, but I mean, people will say that the foxes sound like children screaming. And they do kind of sound like that.
Stories like this and the Pistanas.
The man that took the real famous picture that's in the Booth Brothers' Children of the Grave movie, he took us there.
Which also brought us here, to what's known as one of the most haunted trails in the world.
We started in the daytime.
And we did the same.
It runs right next to the Merrimack. There are some places that is just, you know, the cliffside. We may not have got that far down. We got down to the bridge. It was getting late. We had to turn around and come back. And the bridge is creepy. I took several photos of that expecting something, but I never did see anything on the photos. There are a couple old decrepit cabins way back in between the road and the woods, which just looks like a horror movie set anyway. So, you know, imaginations can run wild.
Which they did.
It does look creepy. There were times that we kind of thought as it was getting on towards dusk that we saw some shadow figures. We didn't catch anything, but again, it's woods, and you had the woods on this side, there's cliffs on this side at the time. Nothing happened to us.
And that's where our stories differ, because as we walked back to the trailhead after getting dropped off at the end of the 2.3-mile trail, those strange sounds the Pistanas and Reinhardts talked about, we heard them.
Like we knew the trail was there, but we didn't know the history. From what I've heard from people, and I heard someone say once that the trail was built like on an Indian burial ground. And I've heard a lot of people say they used to come out here 20 years ago. There weren't so many houses, and it was pretty undeveloped, and you know, they would just come out here and do whatever and have fun and be scared.
Which is easy to do because the city of Wildwood requires a permit to be out here, or else you could face fines upwards of $1,000 or time in jail. That doesn't keep people out like us from coming to check out the eerie but legendary landmark.
It was probably a week or two ago on Instagram I saw a lady doing a feature on the trail, and I wish I could remember more of the details about it, but she went into depth about all the different stories and hauntings and murders and things that went on down here.
Yeah. And he had me take a look at it as well, and I watched it, and he got to watch it for the second time, so it was interesting.
So we asked, does that make it harder living here? And is this place haunted?
I don't think it is in all likelihood, but we'll be here for the long haul, so if it is, we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm probably falling more in that camp of being skeptical about it, but I think it's really fun and interesting, and I like learning about it and talking about it.